Right, so welcome to my wing rigging masterclass. Well, I think we'll start with the wing trolley first of all. These plastic wheels you can buy on the internet, they're about a foot in diameter. The bigger the better, because they've got to get over the ramp for the trailer. The dolly itself should be longer than it is high, so that it doesn't rock on the wing and possibly fall off. And then it's just made with plywood, aluminium tube through, and a piece of carpeting. So the next thing I want to show you is the wing rigging gantry. Just to show you the construction of the trestle, the plywood webs are glued together via a tapered piece of wood there, and the cross rail runs down this hole. And then it's simply locked in place with a bolt. I try to make it as quick and easy as possible to rig, so I keep this in one piece. And as you can see, it's pretty lightweight, so I can pick it up to place it over the wing. The cord just runs through eyelets. I could have used pulleys, but I didn't think it was worthwhile. And then it's just quickly connected under the wing. And once it's in place and the wing is jacked up, then it's just run around this cleat enough times to lock it. So it may look a bit flimsy, but it's perfectly strong enough to hold the wing, and it's light enough to carry. Now we'll bring the fuselage out. Again, to speed things up, I've lowered the trailer at the back end, so it's sloping down here, and the ramp then is fairly flat, and I don't need to turn the propeller from that position, so it makes it easy. I don't have to turn it before I come out or after I get in. It just speeds things up. I don't like to put a weight in the nose to lift the tail, because I've forgotten to remove it in the past, and put the aeroplane in the trailer and caused a bit of damage, so I don't do that anymore. Now we'll have a go bringing one of the wings out. Each wing weighs about 25 kilograms, so it can be lifted single-handedly. Now you probably missed how I lifted it inside the dark trailer, so it's quite easy. First of all, you have to remove your gap seal there. It shouldn't be there anyway because it destroys the operation of the freeze aileron. And you can put your hand underneath and lift it on the wing strut, which is a strong point. Bit of a handful when there's a wind. Bit of pipe insulation to stop the flap flopping over. We then move the lift strut. So it just rests on the tyre there conveniently. Now what we need is a little strap with hooks on the ends. We're going to hook that over there and then hook the other end on the wing top bracket. Before we go any further, I need a bungee just to hold the lift strut up. Otherwise it can dig in the ground and stop you manoeuvring the wing. Important to wrap that around the aileron bracket here, otherwise the wing can slide on this strap, and the rope turns into a strap just to put less pressure on the wing. Okay, we're ready now to lift the wing. after a little bit of practice, you get to know how high to jack the wing. Now we can lower the tip a little bit to get the bottom end of the pins in. It's possible to look through the hole underneath just to check that everything's lined up before pushing the pins home. And then the lower box. That's it. Mission accomplished. So we'll now do the whole thing in reverse. The first thing when you're disassembling is to, well, first of all disconnect the flaps, and I like to leave it dangling there. Obviously take the aileron bushrod control connection off, and this jewellery strap is rubber banded on. This is a permanent connection here, and I like to disconnect at that end and leave the pin in, because I use that for dangling the bungee from. So that will go on there because it can damage the wing, and the other end will catch this bracket. So I think we're just about ready. Good. First thing is to get the approximate height for the wingtip somewhere there. It's just a question of practice. And then we can take the bolt out. And connect the bungee. Bolt goes back in. I've got a simple bit of dowel for pushing the pins up. So that the wingtip is in approximately the right place, but not quite right yet. We can get one pin out. I think the other one's going to be a bit of a struggle. Oh, it's not too bad. So the wingtip could have been tweaked up a little bit more to make it easier. Then we can pull the root out. I'm going to take that off because I'm going to let it rest on the on the strut, like that, and then lower the wingtip. We can lift the wing up onto its leading edge. I wouldn't do this on concrete, by the way, or asphalt, but on nice soft grass here.